today. It's June the 4th. Happy June. Happy June. Let's get this going here. I'm just going to, again, click through the proper settings because it's not letting me do it on my phone. Let everybody come in. I did not make an announcement. My apologies this week. We have a new hire coming into work, so everything's been changed around, and that is okay. Members playlist, there we go. Oh, this is definitely not AI. So how is everyone doing? Hello, hello. Hopefully we're getting some notifications out there right now. Recording date today. I should flip my camera and show you guys like how many things they do not do on the phone thing. It's so weird. Like you'd think it would be consistent that way. Okay, I think is that everything? All right, live chat summary. Oh, that's why. You can send messages, members. Thank you. That's the one I was looking for. Details. There we go. Done and saving. So now we are going to share. Hi, Julian. How are you? There's a new little thingy beside your name. What does that mean? What is that? You're number one. How you doing? June 4th. There we go. I'm doing all right. It's nothing fabulous, nothing horrible. It's just I'm doing all right. Doing all right. So I've got the Guardian of the Night Tarot out today. And Scrappydoo is in the house. And we've got the Gateway Oracle. So that's what we're doing now. So we've got crowns on you guys in this chat. Why is there crowns on you guys? I mean, it's been a week and a couple of days since we've been live, and this is all new. I said hi back. So what's new? What's going on? There we go. Now I can see the big comments. Do I want to see the big comments? Welcome to the members live stream. There we go. Live chat, please. Awesome. All those things that I cannot hook up on my phone. Anyways. How's the week been? I'm looking forward to the weekend. All right, you guys have your questions ready. Oh, did I do a post? Shit. Do. Paul Fudge didn't even come up to look. All right. I don't know. All right. Julian, you're number one. Scrappydoo is number two. Love the crowns. I don't know about the crowns. Ha 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 ha. Crystal. Oh, big project. We were talking about that. That's so exciting. Crystal, you're number three. Congratulations. That's so awesome. Big. I knew there was something big coming. And I got all the little bumps of confirmation. Like, it's good. All right. Julian, what would you like? coming up numbers and crowns. I know. I don't understand why. It's like I said, it's a new thing. I see it on the mobile, and I see it. And then, okay, so when I click on it, it says Julian has 75 XP, Scrappy's got 75 XP, and Crystal's got 50 XP. So it might be something to encourage chat. Anything that is on my mind. Okay, all right. What are you doing sending me messages there? I'm not logged in there. What are you doing? 47 freaking months. You're a rock star. Oh, good. Yeah, I've got those crowns on mine too. I'd screenshot, but I can't show you. Jackass, I just logged in there. Okay, hold on. Let me get out of there. I need to get back to focus. It should. That's the way it shows on mine too. It's because you are all royalty. Yes, yes. All right, Julian, here we are. Anything that comes to mind. What do you need to know? What do we got for you today? Ooh. The 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. We've got the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups. And then we've got the 9 of Cups and the influence of the 9 of Wands. Ha. 5 of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Don't talk yourself out of things right now. Okay, I've got the tingles. The things that you've been working towards, like the 8 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles coming through here. We've got a little bit of like, where are we feeling stuck? Where are we feeling held back? Is it fact, a feeling, or a thought? Is it fear or anxiety? And this has been coming up a lot with the community as well, because there's some changes going on. And of course, we get a little change. We're like, I don't want to do that. But do you want to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again? The Queen of Wands and the Knight of Cups comes in. It is about taking in that, she's creative, she's artistic, she's confident, she's courageous. This beautiful Queen of Wands. And then we've got the Knight of Cups. It's like, honk, honk, over here. Hello, honk, honk, honk. Whether it be a swan or a goose. Honk, honk, honk. But it's like, feel through it. Just like, oh, and the crow's handing you that wand. What are the birds saying? What are the birds saying? The little fireflies and their glowy bums and the knowledge of the cup, the chalice right there. I love the water lilies in the cups too. So pay attention to signs of confirmation as you're making your decisions that way. And it's nice because the Knight of Cups is like the wing is like almost guiding you forward, like a person in the movie theater, you know, when they give you your seats. So we have the 2 9s coming in third position, and it is a lot of breakthrough, a lot of work through moments. That 8 of Swords coming in and that wisdom, feeling that it is okay to sort of break through the roots, to grow from those roots. Then the 9 of Cups, we've got the peacock. I'm doing a peacock. We have the peacock, and all eyes are on what's going on, right? And there's going to be put a lot of eyes on you, a lot of watching, but don't be shy about that, because look at this nice little we've got the water lily coming in here, and then also up in the moon, in between the 2 cups with this 9, we've got the water lily up there too. So it is a progression. We are growing up through. The 9 of Wands in the reverse position. That almost looked like swords. The 9 of Wands in the reverse position, releasing it the need for it to be hard, for that hard work mentality. It's a mind shift thing as well. That hard work mentality. I have to work 22 hours a day in order to be successful or to be profitable, when really it's working smarter. So it's a breakthrough point coming in there. Three of Cups reversed. This is a personal challenge you're overcoming as well. Five of Swords on the bottom of the deck with the Eight of Wands right behind. There's no restrictions to what you're doing. Pay attention to the small print, but there's no restrictions to what you're doing. Again, that confidence comes through. So each time you take the breath and do the thing, you get that little bit more confidence. We get confidence from doing the thing, not from running away from it. Oh, on my screen up top here, we've got Crown and Community. Cool. Maybe it's a membership thing. Oh, we've got Taking Action and Igniting Courage that both jumped out. And Igniting Courage, we are going forward. Again, taking that white flag forward. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. And I'm strong, valiant, and courageous. Oh, and I've got hiccups. Okay. Okay. Here we go. I love that. And this peacock, I don't know. Are you noticing peacocks around? Maybe that's a sign, a symbol, a sign of like confirmation going forward, feeling through it. All the water lilies. Ooh. That's some exciting news you got going on. Some amazing, exciting news you got going on. Love it, love it. Okay, so maybe not like the whole animal, not the whole animal, but in a poster or as an ornament or as artwork. You know, it doesn't necessarily need to be the literal thing. Peacock showing up in like visuals. Always a pleasure, always a pleasure. I'm so excited for you. Somebody shows up wearing a peacock on their shirt. You know, like those little things, little things. Just pay attention. We don't need to look for it. We can just pay attention. All right, Scrappydoo is up next. 47 months, girl. Thank you. I knew you were going to say that. And I mean, you don't even need to be psychic to know that you weren't going to say that. All right, let's see what we got for you. $41 months. You guys are freaking rock stars. That's almost like a whole car payment. Like a whole term of car payments. Oh, it's a good thing. It's a good thing it's not that much. Oh, you guys are rock stars. And look at how much you've grown and learned and amazing human. All right, Scrappy, here we are. Ooh, Ace of Wands, the World reversed, the Magician reversed, and the Six of Swords reversed. Fool in reverse and the Two of Swords reversed. Wow. Oh, man. I think so, too. Well, fuck them. Woo! Words matter. New beginnings coming in that is really changing the perspective of your personal world. And it's like those boundaries that you've been working on for a long time. It's a natural thing now. So it's very easy to flow into what's going on. The world in the reverse position. We're just having a look at what are we focusing on? What is a priority in our world? And what do we want to do? It's not about what you have to do right now. It's about what do you want to do. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position on the bottom. The Magician in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse. If you're feeling lack of magic right now, then doing something outside in nature is going to help rekindle that magic feeling. And I don't know why bah humbug is coming in, but anyways, it's just, and it's not feeling like a time of doing or searching or anything like that. It's just a time of being, right? Being present in the moment, being outdoors, being with the trees. Oh, bees, being, doing things that bees do, like smelling flowers. We've got the Fool card in the reverse position and that Two of Swords coming in. I love that the tree frog is in here because it's just so versatile. Little hoppity hop on its way, do its thing, whatever it wants to do. But it's being released. Like, it's almost like that permission is given just to be childlike. Go outside, skip with a skipping rope, blow some bubbles, play hopscotch, right? And then with the Fool card in the reverse position, how did we even know this didn't exist or this existed before now? How didn't we know that this existed? And again, if you have the opportunity to see the Northern Lights, maybe look at a picture of the Northern Lights. It's a very magical and scientific thing that happens, right? So it's very practical. There's cause and effect, there's reason, and yet it's so magical that it fills us with tingles. The Northern Lights tingles. We sometimes hear them, we feel them, we see them. But have a look through some Northern Light stuff, and it's just the mountaintops. The mountaintops are just shrieking right now, and it's letting that imagination play as well. Okay, so the Two of Swords, things are opening up because we have established those boundaries. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And I'm looking at the spider web of this Ace of Wands, and it's very neat. It's very clean. It's very precise. It's very undisturbed. Very undisturbed. So also looking at what used to trigger us and is now very undisturbed. Very undisturbed. Excuse me. What are we not talking about right now, too? Don't internalize it so much. Right? Ooh, it's a switching, it's a switching, it's a switching. Proceed softly. My inner power grows in moments of quietude. Yep. We got that pink that's going here as well, and it sort of goes with the flow of the pink of that Northern Lights. Proceeding softly. Inner power. And that's what I mean. Like, we're not learning, we're not doing, we're just being. We're just being. Being in that moment. Having a tea party. Having a tea party. Receiving from angels on the bottom of the oracle deck. Be gentle on yourself, woman. Good morning. You're number 4, Lisa. Oh, look at that. Love that, Scrappy. Love it. But yeah, look at how undisturbed that spider web is. All right, Crystal, and then Lisa. Crystal, am I in your pocket? Do you have a question? my thingy. My thingy, my thingy. Is there anybody out there? All right, all right, all right. Welcome back to Crystal. Oh, here we are. Okay, we're doing Crystal. We're doing you. A little pocket buddy. I'm your pocket buddy. All right, here we are. Let's see what your cards have to say. The Hierophant. Take your learnings and use it. 10 of Pentacles in reverse position. Something has come to conclusion and we're looking forward to the Star. Making your wishes and dreams come true. So yeah, you're a little scared. King of Cups in the reverse position. Ooh. 7 of Wands reversed, and then the 5 of Wands comes in. With the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So even though it feels like you're facing some opposition, probably from people who are close to you, because of course we're moving on, there's a whole like, there's a resistance that's there. And it's a competitive resistance, I want to say. It's like, feeling. How do you, come on, Spirit. Anyways, yeah, we've got the 5 of Hierophant and the 10 of Pentacles coming in. And when the 10p comes in, it is taking, especially these two cards together, like what a combo. It's taking what you've learned and using it to make your money. It's taking what you've learned and applying it to your business. It's taking what you've learned and doing the new thing. So is it a thought, a fear, or a fact? And of course, we're not confident doing something new because we're new at it. The Star card comes in with the King of Cups. And so this is where I'm talking about that resistance of, I'm getting the sound of toilet flushing. Whoosh. You know, like maybe they flush their dreams down the toilet and there's a little resistance when it comes to yours. Maybe your dreams aren't fully clear yet because you're not sure how you feel about that next step. Where is it going to go and how is it taking you? King of Cups here too with the Whale. We are breaching down into the water, even though we're out into that knowledge, into that root base, into that foundation, Also notice that the High Priestess is hanging upside down as a bat. I love the Star card coming in because it's just like, what? What? So I'm doing this. What? It's just that nod and like, and what? 7 of Wands in the reverse position. And the 5 of Wands coming in. Now, knowing technically what these cards' keywords are, but looking at the intuitive part of this, the imaging part of this, and the word orchestrating is coming in. You know, like the baton that the conductor uses as the orchestra. The Hierophant, yeah. Right! It's the key. But yeah, it's orchestrating. What are we orchestrating right now? You may have to protect this first little bit. You may have to just sort of hold back a little bit because there's a lot of like snappy do. But at the same time, we've got this busy beaver that is like, look at all these resources now that I have because, And it's not even like the crocodile is like walking on a fine line or anything. It's just like, look at all these things that are coming at you. And it's like, nope, 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 stop, stop, stop. 5, 5, 10. Yeah, so we have 2 5s showing up as well. I'm just really grooving on this High Priestess and this busy beaver. But yeah, and it's, you see how the animals are also holding the wands. Like this one's, you're just holding it down. It's stable. It's foundation. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. What? What? So it is. It's orchestrating what you want. They don't understand because you hold all the knowledge. It's wild. how those close to us, when we up level ourselves or have that knowledge advantage, which isn't even an advantage. We all learn different things at different times, at different paces. But it's like, it's almost like a little bit of jealousy about the enhanced knowledge that you have. And it's sort of competitive. But it's not taking away from anybody else. It's not lacking anybody else. It's not taken from somebody else. This is something that you've learned and taken from the outside and made your own. Making a difference. My inner light shines far and wide. Ooh. Right? And taking that and making it your own. Taking it and making it your own. What? What are you going to do with your life? This is what I'm doing with my life. I'm taking it and making it my own. Oh, girl. And again, it's like using what you've learned, and now it's a sort of in teaching mode. Not in the I'm going to teach you a lesson, but in the other way. You're just going to apply that knowledge. Apply that knowledge. And it's different this time. It's different every time, right? It's different this time. Ooh. All right. I love being your pocket buddy. Thank you so much. Lisa, you are up next. Oh, all right. Love you too. Have a great day. Message me if you need to. I want to know more. All right, Lisa. Here we go, here we go. Oh, 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 oh. How is everyone doing? So next week, our reading should be on Monday, according to the schedule. All right, Divine Empathic Clairvoyance and Tarot. Where are you, lovely? Where you at? Where you at? My cat is snoring. My cat is snoring. All right. Where are you at? Who's up next? Who's up next? Ah. Lisa. Let's call for Lisa. Neighbors out there mowing lawn. It's a gorgeous day. I saw some snakies today. We have snakes that live all around our property. I love it. Elisa, where you at, girl? Come on. All right, I might open up and do just single cards for the day for everyone watching. I think that'll be fun. Do you guys think that'll be fun? We've got a little bit of time left. Okay, where do I have to fix that at? Do 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 do. There we go. Everybody can chat now. Woo! That was a lot of information. Okay. So name in chat if you want a card. Card for the day. Card for the day. Mm-hmm. ING. There we go. Doesn't matter how fast you type if it's all wrong. Name and chat for a card for the day. Star subscribers get a 3-card reading. So it's curious, right? When I have the members only mode on, there was like 12 people in here. And then I turned it to public and everybody ran away. And it's just like, well, where'd you go? I just made it public for you. Letty, how are you doing, girl? Come on, hello. All right, here we are, Letty. Card for the day. Ooh, we've got the 8 of Cups in the reverse position. It's okay to not know what to do or what you want to do. Okay? Let things come to you. Let things flow to you. Yeah, the 5 of Cups. It feels like the wheels of change, like the winds of change even, are around right now. So just sort of being in that neutral feeling. Oh, that's awesome. All right, Letty, that one's for you. Just being in the moment. Oh, I've missed you too. Our hellos along social medias. Hello, Lena. Always a pleasure. All right, Kimon, here we go. Card for the day for Kimon. Oh, you guys. Ooh, we've got the 3 of Swords in the reverse position, Kimon, and the Wheel of Fortune. So the things, 3 of Swords in the reverse position. This is the healing card, right? It's the heartbreak card in reverse. And with the Wheel of Fortune right on the bottom of the deck too, it's like the things that have hurt in the past are not going to hurt in the future. There's no room for it. There's just no room for it. Right? So the healing journey, enjoying the journey, is not all about the destination, but it is about that journey. That's why we have the 10 of Wheel of Fortune coming in there for you. Lena, I'll give you a card. All right, here we are, Lena. We've got the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, Page of Pentacles in the reverse position. Not quite there yet, but we are feeling a turning point. If you've been dealing with sort of like a hard time or a rough issue, their turning point is here. There are options that are going to be shown to you. The Five of Pentacles, fives are turning points. And sometimes we have to use our wisdom and our creativity to make the things happen. Okay, Lena? A turning point for you. Are you feeling the shift? There's been a lot of energy shifting, y'all. Y'all. Okay, who's next? Thank you. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, name in chat for a card, you guys. Put your name in the chat for a card. Ba-ba-ba-da. Oh, my foot fell asleep. My foot fell asleep. So our next YouTube live stream is going to be on Monday, June 9th. Yep. Hopefully I'll try to remember to post it. All right, who needs a card for the day? Boop, 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 boop. Right. Who needs a card? We've got it open. What does this even do? Let's push some buttons and see. Community leaderboard. We've got Crystal and Julian and Letty and Scrappydoo. Oh, you guys. Thank you. What does that even mean? A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in live chat, and it resets every stream, so you can always try again. How do you get on the leaderboard? You'll need to collect experience points or XP. Send live chat messages, send super chats and super stickers, or send a gift. All right. That is what the crowns are all about. That's what all the crowns are about. Okay, that's pretty cool. YouTube and their changes. Starla! Really? I'm sorry. Powen! Hello! Oof! Alright, Starla. Well, the Fool card just flipped out here. How you doing? Is your deck live? Starla, do you have a question? You're up next. And then Powen, you're up for a card of the day after that. In the U.S. on June 2nd. What about in Canada? Like, is it just in the U.S. on Amazon, or is it off the site? And I'm so happy for you. Feeling stuck? Feeling. Aw, Powen. All right, Starla, here we are. This one's for you. Had a lot of really big projects coming to conclusion, a lot of really big shifts and changes. Nine of Swords in the reverse position and Page of Wands. Still, there's a little bit of work through. And I want to say, like, it's just mindset stuff. Maybe do some tapping. They're showing me tapping. But the Page of Wands is moving forward in a big way. In a big way. Ooh. Nine of Swords is polar bears. And look at this page. Right? We're looking forward. It's all good. Tower moment. Justice in reversed. And then the Fool card pops out again. Right? So absolutely. Oh, Judgment on the bottom of the deck. Absolutely. This is a shedding of the skin. This is a changing time. This is being in this moment of completion before something else is opening up. This is like returning the book to the library and then looking around to see what you want next. And they're showing me the library, the big one. Maybe it's the Akashic Records. Right? If you've been feeling like you're needing something a little bit deeper, a little deeper, a little more meaningful, like the signs, because you have just completed such an intense spiritual project. It is maybe time to sit and just, they're showing me these images of like walking into this very grand building and just stepping up to your podium where your book of Akashic Records is and looking at what pages open up for you. Hi, Divine Goddess. So yeah, we do have that Tower card in the reverse position. So that's coming to completion. We do have the Justice card in the reverse position. But again, we've got the High Priestess in this deck is also a bat. But we've got the bat in ready for flight moment. So it is going to throw it off a little bit. It is fact, feeling, or fear, right? Thought, fact, feeling as we're getting ready for the next flight. And yes, that Fool card comes through. So again, mindset with the Judgment. We've got the snake shedding its skin as well. I want to see what these next two cards are. The Hanged Man and the Magician. Oh, okay. So we've got 5 out of 7 that are majors coming through as well. So it is that, yeah, let's do some tapping. Let's do some physical movement to get that energy going through. And I believe that will take the conclusion of this cycle a little bit like the feeling of that conclusion is ready to open up the door for that next part. Does that make some sense? Right? We've got the Opossum and the Hanged Man. So it is, you're one of those people right now that are stepping through that doorway into the next level up. You're one of those people that is like, hey, I've achieved these goals. And now it's that neutral zone of completion before opening up again. Okay? Oh, I'm so excited for you. And a lot of it is just personal growth, personal mindset, because you haven't been there before, right? So we're learning. And it is kind of like flailing at first because it's new, it's scary, it's daunting. Manifesting dreams. My dreams are coming true. Fuck yes. Do you know how amazing it is to see your tarot deck in my wish list? Like, hello. Yeah, so you're not stuck. You're right where you're meant to be. And where we're meant to be is just to be. There's not even a not to be. We're to be. How poetic is that? So yeah, there will be a lot coming, right? So it's also like the quiet, that little getting revved up beforehand. And if you're feeling things that come up right now, don't deny them. Don't encourage it. Just let things flow, right? Oh, hello, feeling, thought, whatever. I see you, and I see you sailing on away. Doing something a little bit different is going to get a little bit different results. Oh, I'm so happy for you. Even in the neutral zone. And I know this is going to sound stupid, but you're not alone there. Like, there's a lot of people who are just sort of in that completion or that big thing right now where we're in that neutral zone because it's like, whoa, take a breath. Yes. Hello, Divine Goddess. And it's the adjustment period too, right? Like as we're coming out of that work to taking that breath and having that extra 5 minutes to enjoy the coffee or to relax. All right, Powen, your card for the day, and then Divine Goddess, your reading is next. Powen, we have 9 of Pentacles in the reverse position, Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, yeah, and same with you, love. Like, we've got these cycles that are almost at the conclusion. You've done a lot of thinking, a lot of learning. Yes, right? Even if it feels like you haven't gone far, or you feel like you haven't gone far enough, you're really in that right position in where you're meant to be. That sounded like a whole lot of crap, but you're about to turn on to something new. You're about to learn something new. Okay, Powen, so if you've been experiencing sort of like a harder time, Divine Goddess, if you've been experiencing sort of like a harder time, we've got more solutions. We've got these new things coming right for you. And I feel like it could be just like a thought pattern. Just a little, what are you always thinking about? Does that need to shift a little bit? Okay. Good to see you again. Divine Goddess, you are up next. Always a pleasure. All right, Divine Goddess, here we are. You're looking at the moon. I love that. Strength reversed and the Hanged Man reversed. 4 of Wands reversed and the Wheel of Fortune reversed. And the 3 of Cups upright. Queen of Pentacles. There's a new knowing coming towards you. You said you saw alien in your meditation. Is it an alien? Is it a light being? Is it a being from another planet? Is it being from another dimension? Is it energy? It feels like it was light being. Light being. A light being. So strength in the reverse position in the Hanged Man. We're looking at perspective opening up. So yes, be open in your meditation to receive those beings that come in, because it's energy, right? So anything that we don't know is alien. And as we get to know these things, we'll get to know if it's a light being, if it's an energy being, if it's an alien being, if it's something of the if it's something of the sort, right? I've had many different beings come into my personal meditations. Okay, well, that makes some sense, because look at this. Look at the big full moon, that 4 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. So that's what psychicness is telling me right now, is light being. So we don't have a name and we don't have a location, but there is a destination. Ooh, there is a destination for you. So don't be afraid if you get offered to go on like a flight, like a bird, in your meditation with this light being, and see where you go with it. See, you can give it permission to show you its homeland and see where it takes you, right? So there's so many different light beings out there. And it just really discovering this could be your spirit guide coming in as well. Right, so the 3 of Cups comes in, Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. You have to trust your knowing. You have to trust your instincts right now. This isn't something that somebody else can tell you. This is you, your meditation state. Okay, make some sense. And celebrate too, right? There's people who will understand what you're talking about, but they cannot tell you how to do it. Raccoons are very resourceful. Ooh, taking action. I enthusiastically embrace life's boundless possibilities. Right? Okay, so taking that action, saying yes to the experience. Yep, and remember a few weeks ago in our members live, I think it came up where you are going to be introduced to something more spiritual. Do you remember that? You were about to go on a walk or a hike or an expedition, but it felt bigger than that. And you kept asking me what it is, and I told you I couldn't tell you because I didn't know. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Uh-huh. 100%. So I do a meditation called Follow the Raven. And what it does is this, you literally take flight like a bird, and spirit shows you or takes you to things. So I've been to several places in outer space with this meditation technique, and it's been absolutely phenomenal. Awesome. I'm glad they resonate so well with you. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so allow that, like, be the bird in flight and just follow like an air balloon that's just following along. Oh, yes, Lisa. I did call you already. We'll do a quick reading for you. All right, yeah, Divine Goddess, let me know how that works for you. You may even be channeling some sort of like light language. If you don't understand it, just trust your knowing, trust your intuition that you do understand it. All right, Lisa, this one's yours. Everyone's back. Hello, welcome back. Lisa, do you have a question? $23 months. Awesome, awesome. You're very welcome, lovely. Okay, what's your question? My coffee's almost complete. Ooh, Mr. Pick 3, you went to a library on the mountain. You could have gone to the Akashic Records library. So what the Akashic Records are is like our own personal library, everybody's library of every spirit, of every energy. And it is in a universal place of energy. And if you ended up in that building with all the books, so everybody's library looks a little different. However, if you were guided to a hallway, and with hallways and hallways and hallways and columns and books and books and books, you're taken to your Akashic Records. And so when you're there, quite often, now not always, but quite often, you can walk up to a podium and your book will be there. Okay, that's your personal book. That's your book of records for your lifetimes, for your experiences. Sometimes you will be guided to go down a hallway and pick a book off of the shelf and open it and read it. And that's your lesson for the moment, right? So like for me, when I get guided to my Akashic library, it's not always, and I don't choose to go there necessarily. I let spirit guide me there, and it's a beautiful place. And it there's different changes in it. Things are a little different, but I'm always led either to a place on the shelf for a lesson, or something that is completed, or the podium, or where I need to speak my truth, or it's a really interesting place. It's a really interesting place. And just so that you know, when we have an experience with plant medicine or psychedelics, we as our body, as energetic beings, have the capacity to remember that and recreate that energy in the body. So you don't necessarily need to be doing the thing in order to have that experience. That you now have the key to access that experience anytime you want through meditation. Does that make some sense? Mr. Pick 3. All right, I'll give you a card for the day. Hold on one sec. And then Lisa, we've got your reading happening. So yeah, you can actually read that book. When you see things in your visions, that's your message. That's for you. Oh, so we've got the 8 of Swords. This is about getting out of your own way, about giving yourself permission. Death on the bottom of the deck with the Ace of Wands. I don't leave it on death ever, and the Fool card. So you've had some experiences, Mr. Pick 3, in your life, and you're done with it. It's done. It's over. The Death card comes in when we've had that cycle of completion. It's card number 13 out of 22 in our major arcana. So it's like that halfway point, right? It's that halfway point where we're getting ready for something new, or new knowledge, new information to come in that we get to act upon. Right? The 8 of Swords in the reverse position. And it's like you're giving yourself permission to explore more. The things that we've been practicing. 8s. It's the infinity number, right? What are we always practicing? What are we circling? What are we cycling in? And if we want to break through that cycle, what knowledge, information do we have to do? We're going to have to leave something behind, which is the same thing we've been doing over and over and over again, to do a new thing, to break that cycle. Okay? Woof. Awesome. Do you have your own cards? Because you should start like pulling a daily card if you don't already. Perfect. Welcome in. Oh, Lisa. Here we go. Oh, awesome. For sure. Like, make sure you get a legitimate deck, though. If you want, go snoop through my shop. I have my Amazon store there for authentic decks. Don't shop Temu or eBay or whatever, even though there's some cheap decks there, because the fake decks, the artist and the author don't get their credit. Check out your local metaphysical shop. It is okay to buy your own tarot deck. They should speak to you. All right, Lisa, let's see what we've got here. All right, Lisa, that's quite the decision. Seven-year-olds understand a lot. I'm just saying. All right, here. What do we need to know today? Temperance reversed in the Star card. 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups reverse. 8 of Wands in the Chariot. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. All right. Temperance reversed in the Star card. It's a very contradicting message. Clarify. So Temperance reverse, we're throwing things off balance, but it's in that chaos that we're trying to control, and it's not going to be your ideal situation, unfortunately, because we can't control the chaos. We can't control the other. We can only control our own, right? So let him make the decisions he needs to make. But again, being in recovery, you like be aware of the situation that he's in, that maybe he shouldn't be seeing his daughter, right? And during clean time, that is a time to see his daughter. So having the ideal situation in your eyes is maybe a different ideal situation in his eyes on his road to recovery, right? And I know it fucking sucks. We're at the 5 of Pentacles here. This is the turning point, and it's like, oh man, I just have to accept that that is what it is, right? We can wish, we can hope, we can dream for the other person, but when it comes down to it, they are responsible for their own being, for their own choices, and we have to unfortunately deal with those choices. But we will see the opportunities, and staying solid in the boundaries, right? In your personal boundaries of like, no, if you're an active addiction, you're not going to see your kid. Sorry, that's not good, right? So the 8 of Wands comes in with the Chariot. A lot going on, but there's a lot of movement. There may be a lot coming at you, but you kind of have to pedal faster on the bike to be a little bit ahead, right? Yes, Crystal, yes. So letting that be, right? And the honey badger doing what you need to do to get through it. 7 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. There are options, there are guides. There are options, there are guides. So instead of letting him be 3 steps ahead, why don't you be 3 steps ahead? You're the one practicing sobriety. You recognize his patterns for how long? So, please don't take this the wrong way. We're not going to be a victim anymore. We're going to be in control of our own world, right? You've got these boundaries. This is how it's going to be. He makes his choices. Okay? Opportunities come when we change that sort of little bit of a perspective there. Lots of 7s. 2 7s, 17. Right? So Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position on the bottom of the deck too. Having that review, like you know what he's going to do. So don't be surprised by it. Be those few steps ahead with that Chariot card, right? When I start seeing cycles, I'm like, whoa, okay, I'm not participating in that. Also be aware of the communication with your 7-year-old. Do you know what I mean? So revealing radiance, my light illuminates the world, and stepping into stillness on the bottom of the deck. But it is, and this 4 of Cups comes shooting out again with this card. It is about letting things flow. If the cup spills over, the cup spills over. You have another one to refill it. Keep your eye on the prize, right? On your personal goals and what you're doing. Hello, Jeremy. All right. So you know the patterns. You know the cycles. You know the behaviors. It's up to you to be 2 steps ahead of it. Does that make some sense? Okay. Hello, Willow Tree. Willow Tree Reiki and Wellness. Magmorta. Magmorta. Two of Wands, making decisions and seeing it through. Ooh, seeing it through. Jeremy, do you have a question? Oh, that's the seeing it through part. Oh, I hope that goes well for you. You're welcome, Lisa. Jeremy, do you have a question for the cards? The Forest Fae. The Forest Fae. Okay. Jeremy, the Forest Fae. The little brownies and the fairies. Oh, man. Have you left any offerings? Anything shiny? Some crumbs. I've got this whole Forest Fae scene playing out right now for me. Little dirt path, little glimmers of light, little fog coming up out of like ferns. And it's exactly what started it is the High Priestess. Bam. So we got the Moon and the Five of Wands. Five of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Swords, Two of Wands, and the Fool card on the bottom of the deck. Knight of Cups on, or Fool card coming up, Knight of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Now, you've had a breakthrough of knowing. You have had a breakthrough of knowing. Now, what are you going to do with it? You're going to take it and you're going to go with it. You're going to flow with it. You're going to ride that canoe down that gently meandering stream. You're going to go that way. That Knight of Cups is like, and here we are. Yeah, the Moon card and the Five of Wands. We have an industrious, busy beaver here holding its stick and building its foundation. And while we've got Coyote coming in with the Moon card, we still do have the Towers, just like the High Priestess. We got the Moon peeking through. When is our next full moon? The 11th, right? Yes. So also, like, the brain's animated today. With these wands that are in the water, it's almost like they're pushing upstream like salmon. But we're not going upstream to spawn. We're just trying to make things harder on ourselves. If we go with that flow, that's why they're showing me a canoe with just going with that flow. We're not even whitewater rafting. We're just going with that flow. And it's a turning point. It's a turning point in that knowing. Five of Pentacles in the reverse position with the Eight of Swords. That knowing is almost like dropping all of these little tidbits, these sparklies of information, the sparklies of magic. It's letting that childlike wonderment of magic come through. It's pushing through your own portal. Ooh, this Eight of Swords is showing me a lot of third eye action right now. So whether you're like decalcifying your pineal gland or doing something of this sort, we have all of this knowledge that like spirit's looking down at you. You're looking up through this hole. You're climbing up out of it. Like the story of the donkey in the well. How do you know the story of the donkey in the well? The Five of Pentacles with that owl wide open, and they're just staring you down like, use that knowledge that you have, sir. Now, how do we apply it? How do we receive that? How do we let it all drop in our hands? Well, we just stay in the canoe and the owl will deliver it. So going with the flow, being in that state of flow rather than restricting with rules. Also. Two of Wands in the reverse position. And it's okay. It's okay to not have the lead right now. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to not be able to fix everything. It's okay. And again, we're in this like floating canoe, just like la la la, do do do. I feel like there's going to be some action, that aha, that breakthrough moment. Like the dictionary being dropped in your hand by the full moon. Full moon, full moon, full moon, full moon keeps coming through. We have the Fool card coming in. We have the Fool card coming in, and this is new beginnings. And again, with the solar flares that have been happening, paying attention to the magic in the sky, the magic all around, how everything from the universe comes down to the earth, and everything from the earth comes up to the universe. Let's go a little deeper than that. How everything has its place and how we all have a purpose in our choice of being here. Boom. And I'm smelling paint. Maybe it's my own paint. 7 of Wands. Yeah. You know what you know. You know what you know. And it's just taking those little steps. Don't worry. The ice isn't going to break under your feet. Four twos. Hi, Paul. I would look out for the big black bear that's loose in your neighborhood. Sorry, hold on. So Jeremy, yeah, 4 twos. My sarcastic ass is moving on that one. I'm like, well, it means 8. 8 is infinity. It's 2 4s. 2 4s equals 8. What have we done 4 times in that process? How many times is the High Priestess presented in the last week? 2s are communication. How are we talking to ourself, our soul, our company, our partners? Where is it leading to? Where are we going to? You've been painting? We've got follow your bliss. My soul sings with joy. Dude, have you played or sang since last time we've spoken? So that communication. Toot, 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 toot. Hoping you don't look like a feast to him. Okay. Okay. Oh, these owls. Pay attention to the owls. Pay attention to the owls. Oh, that's lovely. Pay attention to the owls. Let me make 2 references here. Sorry, guys. Let me just find it. Don't show me the shapes. Okay. Okay, so 4-2s, have you looked into what does 4-2s mean in geometry or in sacred geometry? God geometries. The 2, it shows a line down and a line across. The line vertical represents spirit descending into matter or energy leaving the Godhead. Has masculine qualities. It is outgoing, dynamic, energetic, fiery, upright, and commanding. The sideways line, every energy has an opposing polarity, and the horizontal line is such a symbol in relation to the vertical line. It represents the soul energy, the feminine, the receptive, and the absorptive qualities of Mother Earth. This line is an ancient symbol for matter and the material world. Yeah. All right. What do 4-2s mean in sacred geometry? Awesome. Love it. But I think that's why I got really sassy with me too in my head and started doing all those math equations. Yes, yes, confirmation, confirmation. Ah, enjoy the rabbit hole. All right, Paul, you're going to get a card for the day, and then make Morta a card for the day, and then I think it's time. Our time will be up. Thank you so much for letting me read for you and asking the questions, y'all. Man, oh man. It's amazing. The world, the world. All right, Paul, let's give you a card here. Oops. Yes, hello, hello. All right, Paul, here we go. This message is for you. Oh, the King of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so what you've been thinking about is affecting the feeling about as well. And as we dive deeper into our feelings, we have more to think about. Now, making sure we don't get caught in that spiral, making sure that we're fulfilling our cup as well, filling up our cup. So we can take all this knowledge, but then we've got to use it. And the whale represents a lot of knowledge, right? So your intuition is probably increasing. Did I ever have a bear? No, I never had a bear. So your knowledge is increasing. Your intuition is also increasing. So letting things flow as well. Are you a crystal collector? I don't know why I did that to you. Are you a crystal collector? Like, do you have a couple of crystals? And maybe it's time to pick one up. Like, I'm seeing a lot of quartz, like white crystals. Right, so maybe time to start learning a little bit about it. Quartz is an energy amplifier. But allowing your intuition to be a little bit louder as well. Okay? Ooh, Nine of Pentacles. You've done some reading. Like you like to investigate. You like to learn. It is just like your intuition is like, okay, let's do this. Absolutely. The King of Cups is really profound too when it comes to being in a position of like deep feeling, of shallow feeling even. But the whale is so knowledgeable. Knowledge. And it's usually that deep spiritual integration and going deeper in that emotional feelings. Just providing room for everything to be there. Well, good luck with Yogi. It is bear season. I hope that makes some sense for you. Love it, love it. You're welcome. Turn it into a game too. Like not everything is so grand and needs all these rules. So when we're trusting intuition, be like, ooh, play with some cards. Is this card a black card? Is this a red card? Is it clubs or spades? Is it hearts or diamonds? Right? So just playing around a little bit like that. It's like a guessing game, but being right. All right, Meg Morta, let's give you a card before we go here. Always a pleasure. Thank you for coming in. Oh, this one snuck out for you. We've got the Sun in the reverse position and the Nine of Wands. All right, I feel like you are going to see some light. I feel like even though we're in the reverse position, we're touching that. We're so close to closure. So close, so close. And that Nine of Wands too is the work through. It is the work through. Two of Pentacles reversed. We're not juggling. We're not hurrying. We're not worrying. But that Nine of Wands is that work through moment. And I don't know why this is a penguin. A porcupine. Right? Maybe a little bit more prickly of a situation that we've had. I would look that up all on the internet. Because... yeah, I don't know what I would do if I saw a bear. I'd probably pee my pants. Honest. All right, Meg Morta. So the prickly situation, we're going to have that conclusion. It's sundown, yeah. We're going to have a conclusion. Oh, man. I hope the estate sale goes well for you this weekend. You deserve a break. You deserve a break. Okay, so Paul, like, yeah. I'm in Manitoba, and if you've heard of Churchill, it's like there's polar bears everywhere. And they leave their doors unlocked and cars unlocked for people because sometimes polar bears go through town and you need to, like, get out of the way. Yeah, I don't know what I'd do if I saw a bear. But I'm a very small community. In our first year here, walking down the middle of the road and this police car comes up and undoes his window. Is like, oh, hey, folks. And we're like, oh, are we in trouble for walking in the middle of the road? And the police officer's like, no, just wanted to let you know there's a bear walking through town. I'm like, cool, thank you. Right? So... man, yeah, I honestly don't know what I would do if I saw a bear. I mean, like, I'm driving down the highway. I've pulled over to take pictures of bears that are on the side of the road, but... Ace of Cups in the reverse position. I mean, I'd just be alert and not go looking for a bear. Oh, man. Okay, my friends, this is where he was out last night. Oh, no. Oh, no. And I'd carry a bear spray or a bear bell because they don't like loud noises. So, like, yeah, let them know you're coming so you don't startle them. Have a good day, too. I don't know if it's that close. I'd consider carrying a packet of hot dogs to throw at it, to distract it, and while you run the other way. All right, my friends, this is where this is where I'm gonna go sign off. Time to make another coffee. I hope you have an amazing day. Thank you so much for coming in and letting me read for you. And our next members reading is going to be next week on Monday. Okay. I will do my best to make a community post. All right. Mwah. Much love, light, gratitude, standing and all that with you. And I will see you guys next week.